Hey everyone, it's Christina from Christina of Light. Thank you for visiting with me here. When you watch my videos, you're always in a protective bubble of love and light, watched over by all my guides and angels. I'm in much gratitude to them for this. This is my Saturday self-care message for anyone called to it or just interested in what the heck I'm reading. Hope everyone's doing great. So I got called to burn these two incense before I did the reading. Flower of Life and Temple. And there's two reasons for this, one and two. There is a cleansing that needs to occur, and in us, since we just moved into a new age, Trenta Yaga, however it's pronounced. And so that's for the cleansing of everyone who sees this video from the minute I post it forever after that. And the Flower of Life, this is because there are a lot of people spiritually awakening now, and especially if you watch my videos, because that's what I do, I awaken people, and they don't often like that, but it is what it is. I'm so sorry, Benjamin keeps barking out there. Yeah, so this is about helping to support people who are awakening right now. So I just wanted to tell you that. I am so sorry I'm starting this way later than I thought. You know, stuff happens. But in any case, this is pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 3 got more cards. I don't even know what happens. All of a sudden, I just go to put the cards together and boom, there it is. There's more cards. So this pile likes to get more cards. You know what? It is what it is. This is Archangel Metatron with the feather here. This is Archangel Uriel, Archangel Michael. This is Dragon's Blood. This is Yellow Adventurine, and this is Dalmatian Stone, and I have them backwards. Sorry about that. And it does matter. So, yeah, and I'll tell you what those are about when I get to each individual reading. So I'll stop yapping. And, you know, real quickly though, there's a lot happening on the planet. It's just is. So, the best you can do to roll with life and allow yourself to be upbeat and do right by yourself first and foremost. And I don't mean like in an egoic way or like this shit's all mine kind of way. This is like healthful. The better off you're going to be moving forward, okay? Because we are being altered in all different directions in all kinds of ways outside of the 3D. Well, in the 3D, but, you know, life and its happenings mask what's happening all around us if we pay attention. And the sooner you can understand, realize, recognize that, and allow yourself to witness that, the better off you will be moving forward, because it's not going to get any easier for you if you're not allowing yourself to follow your soul's journey. It just isn't. It's just gonna, life will just keep getting harder. Gone are the days where people can go, oh yeah, I'm the lucky one, and just keep doing all this shit. And so it's not going to happen that way anymore, because we can't take that where we're going. Energetically, it's not stabilizing, so you and it will be left behind. Yeah, you may be functioning in the same world with everybody else in it, but your life will be drastically different than people you're walking by who are awakening. I'm just putting it out there for you. You're your own soul. You're your own human being, but if you're not allowing your soul to express itself properly in this life, it's not looking good for moving forward. I'm just telling you. I can profoundly see a lot of things. Lot more than a lot of people can. I hold back a lot right now just because I know people aren't ready for things. But I'm just telling you, this is no judgment, because you do you, buddy. you know. I'm just telling you, it's not getting any easier. And times are moving on faster and faster, and things are evolving even quicker and quicker. So, like I said, I'll stop yet. Okay? I'll post the timestamps at the end, okay? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right? Hey, pile 1, so you picked the dragon's blood. Isn't that gorgeous? And Archangel Metatron. And I'm about to tell you why. So, Archangel Metatron is the mediator between God and the people. Most powerful angel, one of the most powerful angels, archangels there is. He's the voice of God and the guide for humanity. Wound healing, digestive support, microbial, anti-inflammatory. Dragon's blood is for wound healing, digestive support. It's an antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory. It's useful. It's a healer. It opens your heart chakra to express and enhance life force energy. It's courage, adaptability. It's happiness, optimism, and wisdom. I really feel that with this pile. This is a very evolved pile. This is a very spiritual pile. Pile gets it. This pile gets stuff. This pile, each one has a message. Love card. There's a lot of love coming into the mix right now. Hope. Good things will keep happening to me. I'll read the back side. After that, good things. Good things will keep happening to me, and as they should, because you're doing your best to evolve with our evolution properly, with your own personal. You've gauged your own center. Love spells. A lot of love came up in this pile specifically. Honey love tonic. Yow. Yowza. God. Light attributes. Benevolence and compassion. Recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And I really get that very ethereal energy of you. I want to marry you. I do. I love marriage, especially when you're with somebody you love. Time to change. I will be patient with myself. All that is worthwhile takes time to change, and I know I'm growing every day. I slow down, appreciate all I have done, and continue on my journey. You know how to read the tea leaves. You know your cycles. You know when you need to take a break from people. You know when you need to engage. You are prepared when you do that. You allow yourself that preparation time and that re-engaging. You are allowing yourself to evolve. You are accepting that you've had challenges along the way, but you also you keep on chugging along. You keep making the necessary changes that are helping you to move up the ladder, and that could mean also in the work world as well. Ace of Water. Falling in love or a resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. This is depending on who, what, where, when, and why you are. There's a lot of tender, loving care in here, of nurturing yourself and understanding that in order to tend to other people, places, and things, you needed to serve yourself well and tend to your own cup, to allow not to reach outside for gratification. That comes from internally. You know to read your soul and listen to your guidance. You've allowed yourself the grace of God the compassion that you've needed and go through the shit that you've needed to, but come out on the other side. And you did pick the peace card. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. And you know what? It was that depth and awareness and insight that you have to know that you didn't want to be part of that. It didn't serve you well. And I feel like there's a couple things going on here. Let me finish with this card. Love spells. I just want to read it real quick. Honey Love Tonic, because I don't want to read you the recipe per se, but I just want to see if I get anything out of what's gone into this. Rosemary, mugwort, yarrow, thyme, honey, and clover honey. And there is a difference. If you go to the grocery store, you can purchase honey that's where the bees pollinated from clover. You can brew this all in a teapot too, but cleansing, purifying, uplifting, cleansing, purifying, uplifting, stabilizing, bamboo. Energetically, these items help you to continue to nourish yourself and maintain this, I'm hearing brilliance, that you know what pleases your senses and you know what supports you in your day-to-day life. And I really feel like you've aced your life in a lot of ways, but what I am getting from this now there's two messages coming from that. Like I said, hope. Good things will keep happening to me. Use any of these oils to brighten your day and spark energy once again. Bergamot. Lime, Melissa, and peppermint. I don't want to mess this one up because I'm not familiar with it. Helichrysum? In case you wanted to write them down. First, there's two things going on here. There's two groups here of evolved people. One has been one group is with somebody they love dearly. The other group knows falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. There's two groups. One is falling even deeper in love. The other group is in love with somebody. I'm hearing, but wants to make a proposal. I'm getting that they're not together. Break up, break up, break up. You may have just broken up with some time ago. You may have been single for some time. If that's the case, you did yourself a wealth of good, because boy, this is a magnificent reading. You're very you're bringing it, baby. This is just magnificently beautiful energy. This is, you've got your shit together, and there's, like I said, there's two aspects to this reading right here. I mean, there's not much to go over. It's very beautiful. My pile ones tend to be have really moved in this direction. These are the people that are very evolved, and they're either leveling up even further, or they're moving into this segment and they're evolving in that. There's like two steps of ladder in this pile. These you folks really see the big picture of things, and I feel for those who are elevating in their love status, in their relationships, kudos on you. Because this is the time for that to happen. Love connectivity on the planet is just through the roof right now. And I can feel it in so many aspects. And another reason that's happening is because we just garnered a second sacral chakra. We now have two, and that's to help to facilitate all of the love connectivity that we're expanding in on the planet. And for those of you in this pile, you're helping to contribute to that expansion because of your evolution and how grand you've made that. Secondly, the second pile that may have just broken up with somebody or been out of the dating pool, or took a time off from those things. I feel like you are very prepared and know you would marry again. You don't have a problem with that. And I feel what you see in that is because not everyone's the same. And I feel like you recognize your evolution has been drastic. Okay, drastic. So, you found a new home in yourself. Falling in the spiritual growth enhanced. Yeah, when you evolved out of your relationship, however that happened, because that's too distinct, and with doing a collective reading like this, it's not possible to do that. But I think with this card you've gone deep within you, and you recognize what fills your personal cup now. And water energy is cups in the tarot. Obviously there's a cup here, but that's emotions, and you've really taken the time to sort out your emotions, it seems like. And I never noticed this before, but there's an orca there. That's interesting. But I think a new home is you've not only found your new home in yourself and your new stability that you've fortified for yourself, but you also recognize you're in a place where I'm hearing that you're preparing to engage in honey love. Honey love. Hope. You've found hope, and you recognize good things will keep happening to me, because you know what, you're in a really good place. Even if I feel like this group too knows how to be alone but be with people It just gets life. It just gets life and understands things. And that's a huge attribute, another attribute that you have, that you recognize the big picture of things. And there's a lot of love and care and concern that goes into that. And on the other end of that is just much reward for affording yourself that journey of understanding, understanding things, not being brave. You've been brave. You've allowed yourself to be in situations that, may have cost you or could have cost you, but you allowed yourself the life experience to garner the tools you needed to move forward, and you're just really equipped for life in and of itself. And I really feel a peace with you in that. I feel peaceful around you. I really feel like you've got your stuff. You just really harnessed with beautiful things. Just beautiful. It's beautiful energy. So it's just really great. I don't know what else to say. So, Pile 1, congratulations to you. Pile 1s are always super duperly awesome, that I can tell so far. It just seems to be a group of people that end up in Pile 1. They're very evolved people. They're very, they're just the thinkers who have embraced their heart chakra. And they can dwell between both worlds, and that's what we're doing right now. We're connecting our heart and our head in a function of one unit, and that's where the ultimate strength comes in, because you're utilizing your skills of love and connectivity and harnessing that understanding and that compassion, but you've also got the discernment of your brain and the clarity of knowing things and the experience of life to help you to gauge which tool in your toolbox needs to be utilized right now. A little bit of love, a little bit of brain, a little bit of love, a little bit of brain. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice even flow there, and a real interconnectedness, and you're serving the planet and the rest of us well with your day-to-day life of just being, and how much you serve the purpose of your light. You're being a beacon of light, because just your being is helping with that to raise the vibration of the planet. So I love you. This is awesome. So thank you so much, Pile 1, and congratulations. You're doing a great job. Keep up the hard work. It's not even hard anymore. You just get, that didn't sound right. I'm so sorry. You're just doing a really great job. I applaud you. So keep on going. Anyways, peace and love. I love you. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. First of all, I'd like to apologize. You do get the yellow aventurine. I don't know what's going on. I keeps going back and forth between the two piles. But the surprise with this crystal is the Blessed Bee is on it. And Archangel Ariel. Maybe this switching of the crystal is... I'm getting confused between the two piles of... Maybe it's both of them. Is it both of them, maybe? For both piles? Yep, that's what it is. Interesting. Believe on the Dalmatian stone. I'll read both of those then. That's that for the fourth time I switched them back and forth and got confused about it all. So, Archangel Ariel, wisdom, truth, and light, guide and enlightenment of humanity, revealer of divine truths, fire angel, prince of sun, protector of the tree of life. Representative of him is the Book of Scrolls, flame, knowledge, and light of God. The Dalmatian stone represents healing. Heals nerves and tissues. It's excitement, it's joy, it's representative of service. No matter how big, you always have faith and loyalty. With the yellow aventurine, that boosts confidence, that's creativity, that's also joy, optimism, calms emotions, reduces stress and anxiety. So with that, you picked the change card. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. So you've been through some stuff. And I feel like you're making changes because you recognize that. I'm drawing right to the negativity card. It says, I am thankful for every day I wake up. You've been there, you've done that, and you're coming out on the other side of things, and you know how to make those changes. Now, I feel like you were in a hamster wheel for a while. Use any of these oils as a reminder of the beautiful life you have been given. Cedarwood, lavender, lemon, peppermint, sage. Negativity. I am thankful for every day I wake up. And I hear God's blessings with that. You got house spells. Your home is your temple spell. To anoint your home and turn it into protective shield for you and your loved ones, rub any of the following essential oils on your doormats and door jambs. Cinnamon, clove, dragon's blood, or myrrh. Take the remaining essential oils and rub a bit of all the other doors and windows. Light anointed white candles and place them in the windows. Then chant the words of the spell. My home is my temple. Here I live in love, safe and secure, both below and above. And so it is by magic sealed. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. This is in case you want to take a screenshot of it or something. Over on my community feed too, I posted the decks I used, and so if you are interested in this deck, it is over there. There's a beautiful deck. So, love messages. You are the healing hands where it used to hurt. Oh, that is beautiful too. You are a healer. You're helping others to heal. Of course, because of experience, you know. Others love me. As I love myself more and more, others' love for me grows too. I radiate love and the world responds with love every day. And I really feel like you've had a sternness about you, but you've really softened as time's gone on. This happens to me. So there's this wonderful reader I follow. Since my awakening, I found her. And she's got a puppy. And I'm seeing her with her two dogs right now. Her two dogs. I got a reading before that had shown me her walking her dog on a beach. But that's so funny. I really feel like you're going through an evolution. Obviously, if we're going through an evolution, I know why the two stones are here. You were the third pile before, but you've graduated to this pile. But the people in this pile that graduated from pile 3 needed to understand that they're blessed, and they need to believe that. You're a guide for others. You're a healer for others. You're making massive change in your life. You know who to get the heck out of your life. And you are just new beginnings. You are a new beginnings person. Your home is your sanctuary. You know how to keep negativity away from you. You're healing. You're helping others to heal. You're a guide for others. This is good stuff. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Oh, absolutely. And you're a wise soul too, because look at, you've got that fire within, and I'm sorry, I'm like looking at the card and it's way over here. The owl's been coming up a lot lately, and the reason the owl's coming up a lot is because, for one, the owl is helping the spirit animal owl is helping us to garner new tools in our evolution as we prepare for the pole shift, and the owl's helping us with our peripheral vision, to be rubbernecked. And this came up in my money alert reading the other day, helping us in the workforce as well. We are evolving to a fine-tuned machine, and for those of us who are allowing ourselves to heal and really evolve, as you are clearly, you're doing yourself a wealth of good moving forward, because those of us who are understanding that there is something massive taking place on the planet right now, and that we're best listen to our soul and our guides, and to just, do what's necessary. And that's what we're here for. Gone are the days where we're just regular old people walking up a street. We're walking up a street with a purpose now. And it's just so grand and so extravagant in some situations. And that's meant to be, and I think for others you have recognized this, but I don't think you recognized it totally for yourself. We'll believe it, because I'm here to tell you that you are magnificent. Represents the nature of divine in life and in yourself. You are blessed by the divine. I think you're recognizing just how profound your God light is. Some of us have journeys here, and we're all part of an intricate system, and we all have something to contribute, but some of us are on a vaster detail. Where we come from has brought us here to be a key point in what's evolving right now. And I really feel like, as you're embracing your personal evolution, which is profound right now, I feel like you can just tell by the waves right here. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, and I feel like you're a very loving and caring person, and I really feel like you've been through the ringer that way. I understand that. It's been for me as well. And that happens to us. What the brighter our light is, the more people, do things, hurt people, and, but you see the sun is breaking through the clouds over here, but I think you've learned to ride the waves of life, and with an understanding, and falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. So what I'm getting with this is a little glimpse into your future. Because you've maneuvered so much in your life, and look at, there's a wand. That's funny. There's a wand in the cups, the cups card. I feel, you may be a fire sign. I feel like something's sparked in you. I don't know. You have new love in your life. You know how to garner love in your life. You're a self-sustaining machine. Regardless of the people, places, and things around you, you know how to tend to yourself now. And I feel like you are profoundly I feel like you feel like you've arrived, and you have. Baby, you have. And what you've garnered and what you've built for yourself, you should be so. Uh, you, sh- I need to tell you, it's beautiful. Your life is beautiful, and what you're feeling is what I've been feeling. You've been here, but you're here now, and there's a profound love connectivity occurring on the planet right now, and you're feeling that. And I've had to toss it around myself, just trying to figure that out and where that lands in my life as well. And it's been a tumultuous situation. Not external from, well, it's a little bit, but really delineating all of it. I love that word. Really trying to discern. I love that word. Just where that exists in my life and where that's bringing me, and just allowing the grace of God, which I feel you do have in your life. You've recognized how profound that is for you. I think just stick to where you're headed here. I really feel you know you're you've rebuilt a foundation for yourself, brick by brick, a little mortar, and I really feel like you paying attention to what you're paying attention to right now is what you need to do for yourself, and I think you know that anyway. But what I'm seeing for you is like you're like I feel like you're almost there to something. So like something's just about there. I don't know what that is. It's something in your life, but I see like as you're coming into I feel like you're coming into shore, like you're coming in with that landing into shore, and the cup is right there on the very shallowest of waters, like you're just about there for something. I don't know if you have something going on in your life or something's just around the corner that's just about to happen. I'm hearing profoundly beautiful, whatever that is. But there's a I never noticed this in this card. There's a few things going on underneath at the deepest in the water here. And one looks like a dolphin. It may be two, but I can't tell what the other one is. I'm also seeing the light reflecting coming up behind you. I've been talking regularly the past couple weeks about how dolphins and whales are teaching us sonar. I'm getting I keep getting profound with you. Profound. Everything's very profound for you right now. I'm seeing the emoji where the emoji's running. I post that a lot as like a jumping, a leap. You're getting more upgrades right now, and I think I want to say that they're happening while you're sleeping because they're at the bottom of, so it'd be like, internally and underneath, underlying, like, but they're coming in fast momentum because it looks like momentum here, like speed coming. This right here, the light, and if that's another dolphin or, there's two dolphins on this left side. A mama and a baby. I think there's another one behind it. What if you have two children? A little one and a littler one. Huh. That's so interesting. I never noticed all of this before in this card. Details, details. And you know what's so strange? As I'm looking at this card, it looks like the clouds are clearing even more in the background. Like the card is in motion, and like you're evolving so rapidly right now. Everything's changing around you. Like I'm watching it happen in the card. You have an angel watching over you. I hear your mother. I keep hearing stingray. New day dawning. Clarity is at hand. Is that a fairy? Fairies walk with you. Fairies walk with you. You're being protected. Because it looks like there's mermaids in the background of some sort. I don't know if that's there, but that's what I'm seeing. This is the fairy deck, so that's, because I see like a fairy up in the corner. It looks like, I don't know if it is, but that's what I'm seeing. What? I see a fishing pole. Protected. You do well with your boundaries now. You do very well with your boundaries, and you do great at calling in help to help with that protection as well. Well, that's all I'm getting for this pile, but boy, that is awesome. Again, another pile 2. Pile 1 and pile 2 always come out to be just, it's like the piles that I get are like an evolution pile. It's like a step on a ladder. Each pile is another step higher. Wow, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. This is I am thankful for every day I wake. Yep, you sure are. I get it. Because when you come from the places we've been, you know what to treasure. You know how profound and how the minutest of things means incredible. It just is, it is profound. Even the littlest, simplest of things means tremendous. Like I feel like that way with my dogs, my plants, my decks, and carving out that beautiful little niche in the world that you have for the time that you're here. And you're protected, and you have, wow, maybe I'll meet you someday. You folks are, you're doing spectacular. Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. You should be very proud of yourselves. Wow, pile 1 and pile 2. They know how to, oh, it's awesome. It's just awesome. Anyways, peace and love, pile 2. I really appreciate you. I love you. Bye. Well, hello, pile 3. I have a lot of people coming to pile 3 today. I can tell. So, ooh, Archangel Michael. Settle down, fella. Holy crap, guys. I got a message specifically for this pile. Specifically. I debated whether or not I'd go there with it because, but I'm a truth teller. I say it like I get it. I don't mince my words, and if you want a friend in me, you need to expect the God's honest truth from me. No judgment, because we're all humans and we're fallible, okay? We all screw up. We all have our shit. We've all got our journeys to take. We've all got to sort our shit out, and that's what we're here to do. Some people, they get a pile of shit and they make it worse by piling on more shit. That's not the direction you should be going. You should be going in the unpiling the shit. So, Lordy be. So, condoms much, folks? Condoms much? Hurt people hurt people. I get it, okay, y'all? You chose a horribly difficult journey, folks, okay? The people that are in this pile, you've squandered your enlightenment, I'm getting. The thing about this pile is you folks, you reach outside of you for your gratification and your solutions. Loves, y'all need a big hug because, and listen, I'm sending you some care and concern here, okay? No judgment, because I see it all. There's way worse situations out there that I've seen than you folks even have. Okay, so, journeys are journeys here on the planet, and, I see magnificent journeys in people. Some souls, some of us souls, and I get it because I've had a rough life myself, and each person's is different, and it's intricate, and there's so many variables in each person's situations. You have chose a horribly difficult journey. You have a lot of sadness. You have a lack of respect for yourself, I'll tell you that much. A lack of love for yourself. You have, like I said, you have too much external gratification going on rather than reaching for your internal gratification. I'll get to your cards in a second, but I have to read this to you. Why you have neglected your learning, because you have missed opportunities to awaken. You are ignoring them. You're keeping yourself shut out by thinking you need to fulfill yourself externally. You will never find what you're looking for externally. That's not your journey to take, and I'm here to tell you that. You can shut off now and walk away because you may not like what you're hearing, but you came to this pile for a reason. So, and, I'm here to say, are you ready to learn? Are you ready to listen? Because you're not listening to your own soul, okay? I'm hearing you're whittling yourself down every day. You won't allow your awakening to occur. You need to stop rejecting yourself. The reason you're being rejected and things are happening to you externally is because you're rejecting yourself, and your life, your soul is trying to wake you up. You are here because I am being utilized to tell you this. Whether or not you listen, that's up to you. That's not on me, and that's not on anybody else. And I'm here to tell you profusely, profoundly, seems to be the word of the day, profoundly, your life's not going to get any easier if you don't take this hint. That's what I'm being channeled. That's what this pile is about. If you don't want to hear it, I don't know what to tell you. It's not what my journey is about. Truth telling. I'm a trailblazer. I'm an awakener. People that know me in life, that exist around me, sometimes don't know how to deal with me energetically, because when they see me, I'm a mirror. I reflect back to them what needs to be worked out, and I'm an enlightened soul. I have a profound journey here at this time, and if you're finding me, it's because you need to be awoken. You need to hear some truths, and I'm just the person to give it to you. Because I love everybody. I can see to your soul. I can see the light in you, whether or not you can see it or not. Hurt people do hurt other people, and that's just what you've been doing. But you need to know that I also see the ache in you. I see the hurt and bewilderment, the dismay you have, and you're channeling your energy in the wrong directions. You're going in the complete opposite direction of what you mapped out for your course with you and God. You've taken a completely different route. You've fallen to the 7 deadly sins. And this isn't a religious... I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. Church doesn't exist in my life because it's not... You don't go to church and get exempted from all of your sins in life. I hate to tell you that. I think it's a band-aid for people. I think it enables people. That's my personal opinion, but you do you. Whatever gets you over your hurdles is whatever gets you over your hurdles in life. And I'm all for that because everyone's at a different level and requires different things at different times. My third pile always tends to be the deep one. Listen, people do shitty things, all right? And those are your challenges and your crosses to bear. What I am here to tell you is it's time. It's time for you to get your shit together. Because we just moved into a new level on the planet. And this is your make it or break it time. I kept crossing these crystals between pile 2 and pile 3 because what you need to know about my piles 1, 2, and 3 is that I'm recognizing myself now is that they're different steps on a ladder of evolution. Where this person's at, where this person's at, where this person's at. Pile 2 and pile 3, pile 2 just graduated from pile 3. So I think that's why these crystals kept getting crossed. Blessed be. You're blessed. You just don't believe it. Believe. Can't really see it, but... This is the yellow aventurine, and this is the Dalmatian stone. This is representative of our Archangel Michael. And I'm going to explain to you what all 3 of those mean right here, right now. Dalmatian stone. It heals your nerves and your tissues in your body. It's excitement, it's joy, it's love of service. No matter how big the challenge is, you can do it. You just don't have any faith or loyalty to yourself to do it. And that's what the Dalmatian stone's about. It's about no matter how big the challenge is, you have the faith and the loyalty to yourself to get yourself through it. Regardless, this pile has a hard time with forgiving themselves and forgiving others and moving on from bad patterning. I feel like there's a lot of addictions in this pile, not only to drugs and alcohol, but also to family lineage patterns, ancestral patterns. I feel like you've picked up some bad habits from other people around you too. You've allowed yourself to fall in through not tending to believing in yourself, having the respect. You've lacked that respect for yourself, and henceforth has led to lack of respect for other people around you. Because if you're not loving yourself, how can you love other people? I mean, it just is what it is. You're just too much external from yourself where you're getting no return. You're just piling your shit on. The more you reach outside yourself, you are the folks that need to be alone. You need to be alone and get your shit together yourself. You need to go on a walkabout. The Aborigines send their 16-year-old children out to go find themselves, to learn how to survive on their own. without any help. Y'all need a swift kick in the ass, and you need to stop reaching outside of yourself and go for a journey internally. You need to get your shit together. Just telling you. That's what I do. You're not going to get... Listen, I love you. God loves you. You just don't love you. That's the problem. You don't love you. When you don't love you, nobody else can love you. And you get shitty people, places, and things around you, and you attract people who don't love themselves also and do shitty on each other. That's just, like. Only nobody's liking here. You're just all bleeding each other of energy none of you have. None of you have any energy because you haven't channeled anything properly to have it, to have harnessed anything meaningful. Everything's an illusion around you. And your realities are created out of that. And I keep hearing debauchery. Debauchery. Oh, my goodness. Y'all. Let me shake you. Alright, so that was the Dalmatian stone. The yellow aventurine is boosting your confidence, creativity, joy again, optimism, calm emotions, reducing of stress and anxiety. And y'all have piled a bunch of that on yourselves. And you've all done it yourselves. It's people aren't doing things to you. These things are being done for you. The earth is trying to wake your mother freaking ass up. Shake you up. Keep giving you shit until you wake the frig up. Archangel Michael is a powerful warrior archangel against evil. He's one of the strongest. He is the warrior. He's the fighter. He's also the protector. He levels justice with his protecting and his defending of God's people. He's a leader of warriors, strength and courage. In battles against evil, divine justice, he's the messenger of God as well. And I'm channeling him, telling you that you have God light in you. It's whether or not you choose to engage it. And you so far have not. We're all allowed and facilitated that with our contract with him before we're born onto the planet. What channel you decide to drive that down it's all up to you. You're given the choice of this path or that path. I've traveled. Because of my many journeys in my lives, I've traveled both. I see all of them. I see everything and all of it. I walk with the dark. I walk with the light. That's what I'm able to do because I've garnered those tools throughout all of my lifetimes to do that. You folks haven't. Okay? So, once you plop yourself into something, you're there. You have to garner enough time and enough evolution to earn those skills. And you can't even get yourself out of your own soup yet to even go that far. And the sad thing is I can sit here and see the light in you and see how beautiful you are, regardless of the shit you done. And that's why I tend to love everybody, because I can see who they authentically are at the core soul depths of their ethereal self. I wish you all could see that in you, because you wouldn't be here if you had. So, with that, I'm getting all fired up now, so I'm going to start your reading after explaining all of that, which took God only knows how long. You picked intention. The number one intention should be to love yourself. You should not be doing anything else. Nothing else. Nothing else. The only thing you need to do is take care of you, because I can rest assured tell you, you've not been doing that at all. You've not taken care of yourself. You may think you are, but you're not. And the sad thing is the more you head down this road from here, the most unsatisfied you're going to continue to be. It's just going to feel worse and worse and worse. Because the more light that's on the planet, which it is, we've surpassed 50% light on the planet, it's getting harder and harder to exist in lower vibrational stuff, which you all are in. I'm not mincing my words. I'm telling you like it is, okay? And I'm not judging you. You do you what you want. I don't care. I'm a libertarian. It's your life. Fuck it all up all the way you want. However, you found my reading 3, so if you stayed here this long... Oh my god. Yeesh. What if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? Holy fucking shit. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. What if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? Yo, you can't make this shit up. Man, I love what I do. Come on, really? There's a sign for you. Read it. Live it, know it, love it. Holy flippin' shit. That is awesome. That's a God kiss right there, y'all. That should just tell you right there how much faith God has in you to get your shit together. Should just tell you. Love messages. Yours should be, I love myself. In the right way, the productive way, the healthy way. I am trying to get you. Your guides are trying to friggin' wake you the fuck up. If you don't like me swearing, click off. I don't care. Whatever. You're the one that needs to get your shit together. My own truth. Yo, come on. I am truthful with myself because I love myself. I can handle reality. I know I have whatever it takes to find my way through to the other side of a challenge. Okay. How many signs do you freaking need? Come on. Seriously? Damn. Exhaustion. Yeah, I'd be exhausted too if I were you guys. I will allow myself to rest. You need to rest. You've been running circles around yourselves and you can't even keep up with yourselves no more. Use any of these oils as you listen to your body's needs and take time to restore. I can really feel you're depleted of nutrients, you're depleted of love, you're depleted of care, concern, nurturing. Oh my Jesus, Jones. What the hell y'all doing? God. You got one fucking life here, man. Friggin' smarten the fuck up. Damn, I can feel your energy. Jesus. What the heck, man? Not that this matters, because I think you need to start at square one, but I'm going to tell you what essential oils, because maybe energetically there's some hope for you. Oh my good heavens, man. Basil, eucalyptus, lemon, orange, and tangerine. Now I'm going to start with eucalyptus, because you're not breathing properly. Okay? You're not breathing properly. You're creating a scenario where your body is having trouble breathing. You're losing oxygen to your heart. You have created so much harm in your lungs, and that's not just because of the drugs. Some of you cigarettes, vaping is coming into. You have created such an emotional stress in your lungs I'm getting ailments coming in if you continue further. I'm not even going to go there with you. You don't even need to hear that. You're at square one. Basil, you need to be purified. And I don't mean get into a lake and start lathering yourself with sage. You need to purify yourself of people, places, and things. And I don't need to tell you what that is because, I don't know how many people are going to see this reading. You're going to know what that is. And you're just not doing it because you're an adult. So the lemon, the orange, and the tangerine is your body is so acidic right now. Between eating shitty, not getting enough nutrients, not drinking enough water and hydration, just not allowing your meridians and your chakras, and with the evolution that we're going through in the planet right now, you're wreaking so much havoc on your body, spiritually, mentally, physically, psychologically. Just, oh my goodness. I allow myself to rest. Geez, if you can even make it that far at this point, it'd be a bonus round. Jesus. Good heavens. Enthusiasm. I believe him. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you like it is. Somebody's got it right, because clearly nobody's being your friend and telling you this, so. And I don't want to hear if I'm that friend, then you don't need friends, because believe me, everybody else that you got around you is not your friend. So you don't have any friends. You don't even have yourself right now. So why don't you start with that first? Why don't you start being your own friend right now and start at hopscotch box number 1? Okay, number 1. And you can't even go on to hopscotch box number 2 until you've spent a lot of time at hopscotch box number 1. Enthusiasm. I believe in myself. I'm excited about my talents, my gifts, and my qualities. See? Everyone has something to contribute here. Okay? Use any of these oils for a renewed optimism and appreciation for yourself. Bergamot, neroli, orange, peppermint, tangerine. This is helping you to revive yourself. This is helping to bring a spark to your life, to find a glimmer of hope in yourself, where you can just click the notch over from one lane of bullshit to a whole productive way of being. And you may have already started that, and I'm just getting an overall collective message. With that one, you got 2 cards. This pile 3 always gets more cards. I don't notice it at the time, but when I'm putting them all out, I do. Everyday spells, you got 2 cards as well. You got open your third eye and vision and sense. You have lived a life of some blocked third eye, crown chakra, and what has happened with you having your whole head being blocked energetically, you've blocked yourself from evolving, and you also blocked your other chakras. You've bogged them all down. So you just kind of sit in a hamster wheel, and you just keep going round and round doing some same shit over and over again. And it may look different to you, but it's not. You're just doing it with other people instead. You're just finding the same patterns with other people and performing the same kind of situations. And the only problem is it's spiraling downwards. You need to get the momentum to spiral up. When you spiral up, that starts the healing process. You want upward trajectory, not downward trajectory. I'll read these to you. Open your third eye. Saffron has long been used to bring forth intuition and heightened psychic powers. Saffron water is made by steeping 1 teaspoon of saffron in 2 cups of boiled distilled water. Dip your hands in the water, touch your third eye at the center of your forehead, and say out loud, Ishtar, Athena, Diana, Astarte, fill me with your presence. This night I am whole, I am at peace. With each breath you do inspire, so mote it be. Okay. Saffron, you can buy that in the spice section at the grocery store. It's you don't get much with saffron because it's an expensive spice, but you can steep that in the water if you wanted to continue on with that. I'm leaving it up here in case you want to take a screenshot of it. I did that with the other piles as well. And I'll do this one too. You can get all these essential oils online from Amazon. I actually get a couple of them at Market Basket, right in the soap aisle. Vision incense. Anytime you want to fill your space with an inspirational aroma, burn this incense for heightened senses. On a Wednesday, use a mortar and pestle to grind and mix the following dried herbs: clove, chicory root, and cinquefoil. Burn the herbs in a fireproof piece of pottery or glass bowl. If the new moon falls on a particular Wednesday, so much the better. The incense will be even that much more powerful. And I'm getting, you can get clove and chicory root right in the, like I said, the spice aisle in your local grocery store. I've seen them at Market Basket in New England. But I mean, again, you can order them online. The cinquefoil, I'm seeing you can replace that with just regular thyme. If you wanted to do that, there you go. Healer. Light attributes. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. And this is the bottom line. Y'all are dealing with stuff, you're not dealing with stuff that you need to move yourselves forward, to transform that pain into healing. You guys are actually meant to be healers. You're just not properly harnessing your energies. You guys are meant to do different things. But you've quagmired yourself in other things that are nonsense, I'm hearing. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. That's what you got. Healer. I feel like you should be healing yourselves right now. One day at a time. And sometimes that requires getting rid of people, all people, places, and things to allow that to occur for yourself. So I've known people over the years who have literally moved to other states and just to get away from the life they created for themselves which wasn't living, and they literally had to upheave themselves and move out of it just to regain some sort of normalcy, to start to rebuild their foundation again. So, you know. Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. And this is, relationship is with yourself. A relationship that continues to grow closer. You need to grow closer to yourself because you're so far apart from yourself right now. You can't even see where you are. You don't know who you are. You have lost your direction to your internal compass. You need to forgive yourself and others and part ways with a lot of things in your life so you can find the true authenticity of who you authentically are at this point. A positive resolution of a conflict. You're your own conflict. You need to reel yourself back into yourself and get rid of a lot of shit in your life, and it's all external shit, just so you can unbury the truth of who you are, the true meaning in your life. That's it, pile 3. It's all up to you. I'm sorry if you didn't like what I had to say, and I'm sorry if you never even made it this far to finish hearing what I had to say. And you may have good things going on in your lives. What those things are completely being cast out by all of this burden. And the reason that is because if you have anything redeemable and good that's going on in your life, you're about to lose it. So this is a full warning for you as well. This is a premonition for you that's where you are at. You're at a decision point in your life. You're either going to break from the old to move on to the new, or you're going to continue down this road that you've been on. And, you know, like I said, the journey of healing is an upward trajectory. It's not a downward one. You know, sometimes people have to bottom out and real bad before they get a clue, but sometimes people don't make it even that far. You know, and the older you get, the less that's likely. So, in any case, I wish you good luck. You know, it takes you to make it happen. It takes you, you know, and so far you haven't been there for you. How do you expect anybody else to be? Just saying. In any case, peace and love, because damn, you need it. I love you. Bye, pile 3.